recording this because I know I ain't tripping. I know I ain't tripping. Now, I just got out the shower, and I swear to you, I just had $100 on my dresser. The only person that stayed here is me and my girl. And I hope she ain't stealing for me, because if she's stealing for me, I swear to God, I was in the shower. I really just got out the shower. I know I didn't put it in the shower with me. I know I ain't put it in the shower with me. I didn't put it nowhere by the sink. And I go back here in the dresser, and my $100 is gone. She's downstairs just watching TV. Only people in the house is me and her. And my $100 is gone. And all right, she's still, I don't know, she's still, she'll go to the, better remember my mother. She's talking about, Shantae. You seen the $100 that was on my dresser? I got in the shower. Before I got in the shower, there was $100 on the dresser. I get out the shower, and my $100 is gone. You sure? Because ain't nobody else live here but us. And my $100, there must be a ghost in this something. Are you sure? I'm gonna go check one more time. I'm not accusing you of nothing. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. This is what I'm trying to do. Because I just got out the shower. My $100 just disappeared. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the f going on. Check one more time because I know I had it right here on the dresser when I got
What's up?
I get out the shower and shit gone. You know what? Shantae! I'm gonna ask you again. You know what my $100 is?
Sound like a man.
$100 missing. What do you mean I keep coming out here with your name? Where is that? You got my $100? Shantae, did you have my $100? No. Okay.
They must have changed, didn't they? Voices and shit, cuz.
Can you get up? Can you get up, please? Get up for what? Because I know you have my $100. You're lying to me. And if you're lying to me, you don't get the out of my house. Because I don't play that stealing shit. Yeah, I ain't doing nothing to my money yet. Because I know I had $100 in that money. That's when I got that money. What the f is this? What is this right here? What is this? What is this right here? What is this? The $100 on my dresser. Why are you stealing from me?
I'm not stealing from you.
What you mean you're not stealing from me? This is on my dresser. When I got, you gonna do what?
So it's not really stealing, bro.
It ain't no wrong. You don't steal from me. I'll let you go to your house. What is wrong with you? It ain't about that. The point is you stealing from me.
Why are you tripping over here?
No, you gotta get out. You gotta get out.
It's not that serious.
It's definitely that serious. You don't steal from me when you live here. You don't bite the hand that feeds you. You have to at my house, I tell you. What you mean, no?
You're not doing this.
I'm doing it. I am doing it.
I was gonna give you the funky ass.
But you just sat there and looked a lot of my face talking about you didn't take the $100.
You down here with a camera?
Yeah, because I'm telling you, yeah, you're stealing. It's proof right here that you're stealing. You're lying to me. That's what I'm recording. You're lying. You're stealing. It's embarrassing. Y'all let your ass stay with me. I'm gonna keep recording you. Like, I don't understand how you not getting out right now. Oh yeah, it's a blizzard. And guess what? You're gonna be right outside with them. I don't play that stealing shit. Can you please get up and get your shit?
Where am I supposed to go?
I don't know where I'm supposed to go. But you can't stay here. I don't care about you just moving here. Yeah, I open up my doors to you. I let you live with me. And you
I'm out of town, so like
I don't
have nobody here.
Who thought is that? Why the f are you biting the hand that feeds you?
I was going to get
Why are you stealing for somebody who helping you out? I don't make no sense to me. Shantae, can you please get up and get out of my house? Like, why are you still sitting down? I'm still trying to wrap my mind around why you still sitting there.
Because you really finna kick me out.
Grab your coat and get your shit and get the out of my house. That's what you're doing right now. Focus on wrong shit. Get the out. Yeah, am I what? Am I doing what? Drop you off for what? I'm not doing no favors for no thief. You're stealing from me. Why are you stealing from me? Why you just say ask? If you needed that bad, why you just say ask? I don't do that stealing shit. You don't steal from me, man. What is wrong with you? Are you kidding me? What else have you been stolen? What else have you stolen from me? What else have you stolen from me? I don't understand you young heifers, man. What's wrong with y'all? I'm not dropping you off nowhere. You better call an Uber or something. I'm not dropping you off nowhere. That's not my... That sounds like a you problem to me. Come on, keep going. You're almost there. You're almost home. Let's go. Because you ain't staying here. Don't nobody steal from me and stay in my house. I don't know what the fuck this was.
It's not stealing.
It is stealing. Because you lied about it. How you gonna sit there and lie about it?
Recording. Like, why is you recording?
Because I knew you was gonna lie about this shit. I have documents of you.
It's crazy. I think it's a skit, to be honest, because my thing is, my thing is, I think it's a skit just to let people know, something would happen, this and that. Because no, I ain't saying that you just got $100 bill laying on the thing. Then this bitch know ain't nobody there but you and her, and she just gon' come on now. They playing. Now, if I thought it was serious, I mean, yeah, it'd be something to, go on. I mean, talk about. But shit, if it was serious, that shit don't make no sense. Bitch, you talking about you took $100 from him, and you still gonna sit down there in his house like everything is okay. That's the first part that don't make no damn sense. Well, you still if I'm gonna sit there knowing ain't nobody there but you and him. That's why I say, look, skid, that don't make no damn sense. I mean, even a damn thief got better sense than that. Them motherfuckers, if they gonna take it, they ain't gonna go back and sit down in the damn chair like ain't no happiness. Especially if it's and they the only two there. Shit. If you that, if she that on it that damn hard, she might well waited till he went the fuck to sleep and shit and took it. I just like I said, that say you gotta watch what you believe on this damn internet. But he put people putting out shit. It's cool they want to do little skits and scenarios. I get it. I'd rather have reality. Booski, what's up? What's up? What's up, miss? Hey, Brittany Davis. Hey, Annie. Norma. Why she take anything at all? He said that's his girlfriend. And she just moved. And she said she just got there. Meaning she moved from another town. See, that's stupid again, dumb. So it's a skit. Because first of all, you don't know her like that. Yeah, it don't matter if you have been talking to her over on the phone. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter that you've been talking to her over the phone all these many times. Same way, like I say with Danisha and Tanise. Yeah, you talked to her and got to know her and fell for her, love and stuff. But you don't really know how a person is until you start staying with them. That's just how they go. Just because they all good and dainty and happy and all this other type shit on over the phone and stuff, you really don't know how a person is until they start living with you. So he the dummy. Why would you allow somebody to come that you just, even though you talk to her on the phone, but then she come ain't been here that long, and you leave $100 on the table? It just don't make no sense. First of all, you shouldn't be throwing her out because she took your $100. You should have been thrown out just because she's stupid. That's what you should have been throwing her the fuck out for. But who the fuck do why? And then I mean, you gonna take the nigga $100, then go back downstairs and chill. Who the fuck she thought he was gonna think took it? Unless she thought he was slow. I can't I'm not understanding. What's up, Joanne? I mean, if I'm gonna take the money and it ain't nobody there but me and him, I mean, my thing would be evidently I am thinking about getting ready to damn go. I ain't getting ready to sit there and wait. I'm just saying, who the fuck she thought he thought was gonna get it? He stole from himself? Right, yeah. You steal from me. Yeah, we done. And we don't know each other that great either. I ain't getting ready to give you another time. I ain't getting ready to give you another chance to steal. Hell no. You ain't got to worry about that. Shit, cause you know and the thing to go along with that, if the motherfucker steal, he'll tell a lie. So right them top two, shit, I ain't fucking with it. See how she sit right there and lie? And then on top of that, what makes it a skit is why rather than him checking her pockets and telling her, let me see, patting her down, he tells her to get up and go straight for the chair. Now who gonna think that? I mean, you would have after you said when I came down, my first thought would be, let me check your pockets. Oh, strip. That's what strip, bitch. Strip. Pockets inside out. Then after I didn't find nothing there, I'm gonna go digging in that chair. But her stripping would have been the first thing. Hell yeah. Down to the mother. I mean butterball. What I want to see. Butterball motherfucking naked, bruh. Huh. J5 said facts. Once a thief, always a thief. You can believe it. I don't even want to talk. I don't even want to even discuss it. Discuss it. That's why he said get out. Because this has been next thing to do. Ain't no need to. And then on top of that, she gonna steal from him and then say she ain't got nowhere to go. I mean, it's a nice skit, you know what I'm saying? It's a nice skit. And it's something to think about, but I would never be inviting nobody in my damn home to stay no damn way. And even if I did, to the point, I ain't getting ready to leave I'm not getting ready to leave no valuable shit laying out because you don't never know. I ain't saying that you just don't give a person, a reason. Let me put it that way. Don't give a motherfucker a reason. Sometimes when you give a person a reason, they in their dumbass mind, they think, you left it there for them. So Mercy, Jesus. People dropping like flies, man. Back to back. Oh, damn. I'm going to take a picture, but I can't. I'm just gonna, so I can send this to my sister. No. Trying to take a screenshot, bitch. I'm going to do it this way. Anyway, fuck it. What's up, Tina M? What's going on with you? It's raining, y'all. Dang, gone it. Y'all hold on a minute. I'm just now seeing this shit. Anyway. Anyway, y'all, damn. Okay. Check this out. What's up, Lady T? Hold on. Okay. Okay, look. Now, this what happened. 21-year-old Asia Womack had just done what she loved, hooping with friends at T.G. Terry Park in South Dallas. She was confident, skilled, unafraid to play and win against anyone. That day, she beat 31-year-old Cameron Hogg in a pickup basketball game. Cameron, right there. Cameron. Instead of taking the loss like a man, he took her life. According to Dallas police, after losing, Hogg became furious and embarrassed that a woman, his friend, had outplayed him. Asia walked away. She left the park, but Hogg wasn't done. A short time later, as Asia sat outside with a friend watching football, Hogg pulled up. He didn't say a word. He just started shooting. He fired 5 times, hitting her in the chest and body before driving off. Asia collapsed where she stood. She never made it home. In court, Hogg pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 20 years in prison, a punishment many say doesn't come close to justice for what he took. He shot a woman over a basketball game. One person said, shaking my head, pure evil. Asia Womack should still be here laughing, playing ball, living her life. Instead, her name stands as a painful reminder of how fragile life can be when ego meets. They gave that bitch 20 years. And so he gonna still be straight. He still gonna be straight when he come out. 51? That ain't shit. He still hell. He still at the way life go now. Shit, 51 is in your prime, bitch. No, I don't think 21 years for no reason. See, now that's fucked up. That's fucked up. He went and shot her for no reason. No reason at all. He went and hunted her down like an animal and went and shot her down, and the only thing they could give him was 20 years. Boy, I'd be mad as a motherfucker. I'd be madder than a motherfucker. 20 years is all they gave him for taking her life over a fucking basketball game called his little motherfucking ass, faggot ass is upset because he couldn't beat a girl? The fuck? Yeah, definitely a waste. Damn. Well, they gonna tear his ass up. Um, See? And it being somebody they caught for drugs, the old Uncle Sam, for selling drugs, they'd have gave that bitch life. Hell yeah. And this was even crazier. Shit, ain't no need to lie. Brittany go, them motherfucker. Hell, they gonna know. They gonna know. Trust and believe it's gonna get out because they run that damn mouth. See, he gonna eventually see if he ain't gonna keep up the lie, he don't need to tell it. He don't need to start cause they find out that he's a liar in that motherfucker. Shit, he need to go and tell the damn. He gonna tell the truth. Don't play about it. They don't play about that because they find out later he win that line. Boy, everybody that he think everybody he lied to gonna take turn whooping his ass. So no, he don't want to do that. And the only way unless he know he moving to another prison, I won't get in there and tell no damn lie. You don't want to be the thought. You don't want to be the inmate in there. The motherfucker got nickname. That's a liar. You see what I'm saying? They ain't gonna fuck with that nigga. All of them in there liars, but they got a code, some type of code. But at first, before I read the story, right? Before I read the story, I thought it was gonna be a story about. Look at the little boy hair. I thought it was gonna be something about that. Cause I said, well, damn, did somebody dye his hair? But anyway, it won't about that. It's they is a hard-working single mom, Adriana Jones, did what so many of us do. She dropped her baby off at a trusted home, not a place, but at a home that was a daycare, and went to work. But when she came home, but what she came home to was a mother's worst nightmare. The babysitter was high and passed out on the floor. Security footage shows 2-year-old Kamir, it's Kamir Jones completely alone for hours. He wandered outside and there they were, two Rottweilers they said it was pit bulls, but they wrote in here, but it was two pits on the property without Adriana knowledge, and they unalived the little boy. And guess what? The Valdosta Police Department never called his mother. They were already at the scene, already inside taking photos, already documenting her baby's body while she was still at work. She only found out because the sitter wasn't answering texts. Her gut told her something was wrong. She left work, drove to the house, and pulled up to a crime scene. Her baby was gone, and she found out by accident. Now Adriana is living in hell, planning a funeral for her 2-year-old with, yeah, with no life insurance, no help, no justice, and the sitter charged but still breathing, still here. Where is the outrage? Who is shutting down these illegal daycares? Why did this mother have to find her own baby unalive? Damn. Hell is damn Rottweilers walking around. But they said it was Rottweilers, I read it again. When the fuck is Rottweilers roaming around the street like that for anyway? And second of all, oh, mm, 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 mm. That's crazy. Mm-mm. She is the babysitter. Yeah, she was the babysitter. They ate him. Mm. Well, she didn't underline nothing. She just fell asleep. She fell asleep and left the. And second of all, what I'm trying to find out is, okay, did she want him? I don't get it. Okay, even that's just like with me. You know, if I sit down and wiggle them here and shit, you know, I don't leave my damn door unlocked. 'Cause I want to hear them go out that fucking door. 'Cause I mean, I'm a door, and the way I got my shit rigged up, they can't get the fuck out the door no way unless they come and tap me to get them up. 'Cause I got, yeah, it's hooked up. So I don't even understand a 2-year-old. No, how old was the little boy? Yeah, fuck that. These some stupid stories. These some dumbass stories with the shit don't make no damn sense. 2 years old, and she gonna go to damn sleep and not make sure, not make sure that the doors and shit ain't locked. Tell me she was high, and she had to be high on some more shit. It won't just she won't high uh on no damn weed. I can tell you that. If it was, it won't weed by itself. I just, yeah. I agree with that, Brittany mess. That's what that shit sound like. But she must have been leaving them there with him before. Yeah, you got nigga on some motherfucker line that they say they just on some damn weed and you passed that you passed the fuck out like that. Woof. Crazy. And look at this. Ever since Peach so-called sister being called her out saying that she looked dirty, she a mud, all the other shit. Look how Peach want to step out now. Wait, and listen to what she said now. And you know she telling a lie. Cause a motherfucker said that if a motherfucker said this to her, wait a minute, girl. If a motherfucker would have said this to her, she'd have made sure. She'd have turned her motherfucking camera on for that, just to get that. Now you know if she turns her camera on just to embarrass a white man that she felt, I don't know what happened. All I know is at the time when she turned off, oh, and I'm gonna put the camera on you. If you gonna take the time, if you gonna take the time to show us that, why you ain't gonna take the time to show us? Okay, here we go. Just listen what she said.
Yeah, men love braids, like, and they love blonde. This white man just stopped me. He said, "Oh my God, I love your hair and your lips. Oh my God." Like first I noticed the hair, and then you looked at me with the lips. Like, oh my God, yeah. Yeah, men love braids, like.
Now you know she telling a
And
lie.
they love blonde. This white man just stopped
I
me.
ain't about to tell you that shit. And you'd have been glad. Anybody, she'd have been more than glad. You hear me? She'd have been more than glad that, hey, Queen, hey, Bakiba. She'd have been more than glad. But either way, whether it's old or not, I'm talking about what she's saying. Y'all know that's a lie. You know it's a lie. Because why she wouldn't get it on camera? She good for that. It's just the way she said it. Like, do you literally, I wonder, do they really literally believe her shit? You know? She, I said, damn. I said, you know what? It's that way because she knows so many people believe her bullshit. That's what it is. That's why she easily get up there and say that type of nonsense. Cause she don't give a fuck what kind of lie she tell or how she tell it. Oh, your lips is so. Oh, girl, bye. Y'all missing the point. I'm not talking about whether it's old or not. Okay, I got it. It's old. What I'm talking about is what she's saying in the video. Or y'all just don't. So y'all, okay, it's old. My bag. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I came here to talk about some city business, but then on Friday night, all that changed. My wife, my daughter, my son, my grandson, and my daughter's friends was eating dinner over at Texas Roadhouse. Well, Joseph Lowry and Sarah Lowry happened to be there. My wife goes in the bathroom. Sarah comes in, starts harassing my wife. My wife told her to get the fuck out of her face. She should have beat her ass. She go back to the table. By then, my son has left. And I'm really glad he did. Because I've been bailing him out of jail. All right? So Joseph and Sarah, instead of walking out of the restaurant, they decide to come all the way around the restaurant to my wife's table, harassing again. They was told to get the fuck away from the table. They then proceed to go outside and wait on my wife and my family to come out start videotaping like they usually do. Then made a Facebook Live calling my wife trash, talking about my 4-year-old grandson, and I'm pissed the fuck off.
He sound like Samuel
That
Jackson.
dude, his time is coming. I'm telling y'all right now, LMPD, Galveston County, y'all better do something. Randall Aragon, this is your department. What the fuck you gonna do?
Mr. Loftus, Mr.
No, man,
Loftus,
I don't want to hear that.
I want you to look at me.
No.
Address
I don't get none of that.
Address me.
Because I'm pissed the fuck off.
I understand.
I done talked to Jack Rody, Taylor Allen, Randall Aragon, Chief Wagner, Tech City PD, and they ain't doing a motherfucking thing. Somebody gonna get hurt around here, and then they gonna want to arrest the person that's doing the hurt. I'm fucking sick of that shit, all right?
Yes, sir.
Something better get done around this motherfucker. I came here to talk about some city business, but then on Friday night, all that changed. My wife, my daughter, my son, my grandson, and my daughter's friends was eating dinner over at Texas Roadhouse. Well, Joseph Lowry and Sarah Lowry happened to be there. My wife goes in the bathroom. Sarah comes in, starts harassing my wife. My wife told her to get the fuck out of her face. She should have beat her ass. She go back to the table. By then, my son is left.
And this is what I don't
really
get. This is what I don't get.
Because I've been...
Instacart.
I came here.
This is what I don't get. Maybe they were being mature adults. Man, I don't know why it didn't. I don't understand it. I don't think he in court. He at the, the city hall where they have, in your town. What's up, Saida? Where you go and when they have city hall meetings and stuff. That's where he was at. And but to me, I don't. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know if that. Like I said, I believe that was a skit. I do. I don't really seriously believe that they would let him stand there and use that vulgar language while talking to them. And second of all, I don't understand why the hell, he told me that lady, what he said her name is again? Cause I'm gonna Google them. Cause that'll be in time to
want to do this from home.
That'll be the time that you would have told that bitch to get up out of your face.
I came here to talk about some city business, but then on Friday night, all that changed. My wife, my daughter, my son, my grandson, and my daughter's friends was eating dinner over at Texas Roadhouse. Well, Joseph Lowry and Sarah Lowry happened to be there. My wife goes in the bathroom. Sarah comes in, starts harassing my wife.
I'm gonna look these
told her to get the
motherfuckers
fuck out
up.
of her face. She should have beat her ass.
He talking all that shit. Ain't nothing to them. Cause see, I understand you don't want to start nothing, but somebody, first of all, these people fucking with them. You went in the wife went in the bathroom, she went in behind the bathroom fucking with her. Then you come back and sit at the table. Then they talking about saying some shit about the fork. Bitch, you better. I know damn well this a damn skit. Hell to the fucking no. Let me see. Can't be Joseph Lawler to come up here, 'cause hell, he died in 2020. Y'all see? Let me say Sarah. Let's see, Sarah. Might be. Hmm. This ain't it either. I think that was bullshit. No. I think that was a skit, 'cause this shit ain't coming up nowhere. Mm-mm. Yeah, town meeting. I don't think it's real though, 'cause I can't pull these motherfuckers up. I'm gonna put it like this. Sarah and Joseph Laurie dispute with a family at Texas State Roadhouse. Let me see what could. Now say Galveston, Texas. Oh shit. I don't know. It yeah. That won't nothing. I get ready to say it was too many damn hoes. It was too many damn hoes in that damn story, because for one, you ain't gonna you first of all, that's your damn wife. She come out there and tell you this woman harassing her or whatever the case may be and shit. Then her husband get up. Oh, you gonna handle that. And then they talking crazy to your kids. What? Yeah, they want nothing but a damn skit. They talking about be glad my son had left. Call him back. All right, let's see what they're doing on you. Mm-hmm.
My wife told her to get.
I watched this. I watched, what's that show? Born Different. Good evening, Lynette. Um, I watched Born Different, right? And it's, usually it's about they have some type of condition and they do it where they carry them on a blind date, and the person that they meet in a blind date, and it's like, you know, they want the purpose of the blind date is, I guess they want to see the person reaction when they tell them, what's their disability. And my thing is, I wouldn't do it I wouldn't do it. And then, if it's gonna get me, I probably would do it for TV. Yeah, but it would be mainly for TV, because it wouldn't definitely be nothing for, like, no, we gonna have a relationship. Maybe friends, yeah, but nothing, no relationship ever. Because I just wouldn't. I ain't even gonna explain why. I just wouldn't. Mm-mm. I mean, I have even, I have even dated, like, I have dated about 4 disabled people. I'm just saying, for me. Mm-mm. I'm just saying, for me. And I think, I don't know, I think I would be a person that I would want to let that person know. I want that person to know before we meet ahead of time, uh, what's going on with me. Cause I used to be, when I used to meet, to go to have the dating online, I used to tell them straight up when I used to I would tell them straight up, I'm a big girl. I got a stomach, no ass. I would tell them like that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But they still want to meet you and shit. So, you know, I always want to let a motherfucker know. Cause if that ain't your type, then it ain't neither me wasting your time or you wasting mine. You know? So, and I don't think, no, I ain't calling my me being big a disability. No, I'm just saying that shit. I like, how men is. And I don't want no damn misunderstanding. Erica. Damn. I just don't. That see what I thought about it too. Oh, it's raining hard. Started out light. Anyway, my thing was that in a wheelchair, fingers was fucked up. One was amputated leg, disabled. Shit. Um, yeah, that's what I say. Yeah, it depends on the person and the individual. Yeah. hmm Because yeah, I didn't discriminate. Shit. And to be honest, I didn't even know dude had a. I ain't even know dude had an amputation leg until say we got ready to get down with the get down and shit. I felt like the motherfucker on I'm gonna get you sucker. I was like, what the fuck? I was ready to run. You hear me? Being young and shit. I'm like, what the shit like that? You should have told a motherfucker. But the reason I didn't know or nobody knew. Well, because when I tell you that bitch was a dancing machine, that motherfucker could dance his ass off. That's what turned me on about him. He was out there on the dance floor. And I was like, damn, that's what I like. I mean, when I say that some bitch could dance, woo, mm, 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 mm. He could dance his ass off. Yup. And he didn't disappoint in the bed. He's like, I'm trying to tell you that nigga didn't disappoint. But it's just a shit. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm gonna get you a second. No, he didn't tell me shit. I didn't know. But I'm telling you, nobody knew nothing about him having no amputate. His whole shit was gone up to, was it his knee? Seemed like it was further up. Anyway, I know. Couldn't nobody tell. I would have never known. And me and him hadn't never got together or no shit. No, it ain't nowhere in the world I ever thought that he had to amputate one of his legs was gone. Not the way he was at on that motherfucker on that damn floor dancing. I mean popping it. I mean some bitch could dance. I'm just telling you, he was doing that shit back then. Hell yeah. Him all us fool. Cause when I told my cousin, she said, you lying. One I said, I am not lying. Not lying. She said, what? I said, girl, yeah. I said, the sex is the bomb. I mean, because the bitch caught me off guard. And at that point, you know what I'm saying? I was into him. He knew I was into him. What was I gonna do? Was I really gonna freak the fuck out? And I mean, hell, I was like, damn. And I think he knew that. I think he probably got a lot of girls like that because of the fact, you know, he get with them, he don't tell them, and here we go. Damn, if I run, I hurt his feelings. I mean, hell, we know what we came here for. How I'ma change my mind? You know, he know what the fuck he doing. Hell yeah, I knew back then he knew what the fuck he was doing when he done it. Cause I was like, what? He ain't say shit. I ain't say nothing. Got the fuck undressed and shit. We did to do. And I did. And did. Damn. Cause I think he know. I think maybe he done had that, or he feel like that. He felt like if he told me he did, then I would have lost interest in him and shit, you know. And I think he might have thought that. I don't even know if he had that experience. We ain't never talk about it. So I think maybe he had that in his mind not to tell nobody he get with because he knew. Yeah, he knew. I mean, he was cool. It was just that part. It was just that right there. It was just that right there. Oh yeah, he knew. He knew. I don't need to be honest. We ain't even never talk about it because I can't even tell you why he didn't have his damn leg. I was so stunned. I would thought maybe the reason I didn't ask no question is because of the fact he didn't bother to explain. So I guess I was like shit. I was too ashamed to ask what happened. Back then I won't as back then I wasn't as flamboyant. I wasn't as blunt as I am now. I was in a different mindset back then than I am now. Because if I'd have had the mind I got now back then, yeah, hell yeah. I'd have said, hold up. Hold the fuck up. When were you gonna tell me this? Yeah. So, and I'd have been, I'd have been turned off. I probably turned off back then, but I was too scared to react. I felt like the situation I put myself in, I was safer to proceed. Yeah, better to but you live and you learn. That's why when That's like, when you doing this and you dating online and shit, you gotta ask the whole nine. I do. I do. And if they can't answer the top 10 fully without you looking in and saying, "No, what the fuck that mean?" You know what? When you ask a motherfucker something, he all over the place with it. Yeah, send him on. Don't even bother. Don't even fucking bother to try to dissect it. Send him on his way. I'm too old. I'm too old. You know what I'm saying? Life too short, and I'm too old to sit here now to try to diagnose and figure out, these damn day, bitch, what is it? What we doing? You grown, I'm grown. Where you at with it? So, fuck all the bullshit. So, no, I ain't got time. If you ain't understanding, motherfucker ain't coming out clear where you can understand it. And send him on his way. Let him walk. Just like, and here we go again. Ain't this about the third young person that we have talked about in the last 2 weeks that these young girls is being these call girls and leaving? First of all, okay, this 24-year-old girl was at home. Yeah. She was at home. And she left home because she wanted to do different things and stuff. So she moved to I forgot where she moved to, but when she got there, wherever she got, oh yeah, she moved to California. I forgot where she moved from, but she moved to California to get a better life and all this other stuff. And so when she got there and got where she got to, she rented a hotel, and she let her daddy know that she made it and everything. And that was that. But also, it was this. She was also like dating online, and she was trying to get a job as a dancer, But they said where she went, they told her no. So with that, she went online, and when she went online, this guy hit her up and told her that $500 for a date. $500. I ain't gonna lie, motherfucker, I'm talking to, he be like, damn, he said $500 if you come and spend the day with me. Who ain't? First thing in my mind is, okay, yeah, yes. Okay, then after I calm the fuck down, all right, nigga, let's okay now, let's get right. Okay, what's up? Now, he say he gonna send an Uber to pick me up. I'm still geeked out, but again, I say to myself, he gonna send an Uber to pick. I ain't gonna do that. Cause I'd rather drive. That way, when I get ready to fuck, I always been the way. I ain't never let motherfucker come pick me. Well, I have, but again, you know. But I said, let me, okay. I'm carry still be in my mind. He said he gonna let an Uber pick me up. And if he giving me $500 for that day, for a day. No, not for a day. It wasn't for a day. It was for a date, not a day, but just for a date. He gonna send an Uber to pick me up. Okay, I'm gonna feel special. I probably accept it. But what fucked me up is at the time he wanted her to meet him. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 a.m. See, that would have made me pump my brakes right then. I'm like, hold up, partner. 3 o'clock in the morning. What kind of fucking shit you on? I ain't doing that. 3 in the morning. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck he told her for her to want to meet him at 3 o'clock in the morning. That right there alone would have scared the shit out of me. Him saying 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. That right, like I said, that right there alone would have made me pump my brakes. But the thing about it is, as it went on, it went on, they were saying that he was stalking her. He was stalking her anyway, or some shit like that. I don't think he was stalking. I think she was just somebody that she was online. She reached out to him. They talking online, and she just decided to meet him. But they said what happened was that he told her he was gonna send her Uber to come to his house. And the thing about it is the address that he gave the Uber people is the address where he used to live. He didn't live there no more. But what the gag is that he showed up, he was there at that old place before she got there. So by the time when the Uber pulled up, he was already there. And when she got out the car, she got in his car and they went back to his house where he, unalived, and they was like, blood was everywhere. A Nigerian, big, tall, round face, about my complexion, Nigerian. And they said that they called him. But I don't understand the damn story though. Because when they called him and they went to his house, he had all the blood and everything in his house. Because they did that little stuff that make blood show up. They saw all of that. They knew it was her blood. All of that. I mean, tracked everything he did before he got the girl and after. And they said when they stopped him, they stopped it on a traffic thing or something. And for some reason, the police department, California Police Department, claimed they didn't have enough evidence to hold him, so they let him go. So he on the run now. They don't know where the fuck he at. They don't know if he went back to Africa. And they were like, if he go back that way, if he go back home, it's gonna be harder for them. It's gonna be a whole bunch of shit just to get him back this way and charged and shit. So, but yeah, he on the down run. Damn. I just don't understand why the fuck she would but the story was telling it. They said that I don't think he was stalking her. I think it was just the fact that she answered his ad. That's all. She answered the ad. And and when they showed her pictures and shit, everything was damn near she was dressed in lingerie. And I'm not saying that's her cause, but I'm just saying you pretty much know, and everybody wanting to sugarcoat the shit. God bless the day, but she know what she was doing. And what else you gonna call her? She know she won't meet that motherfucker at 3 o'clock in the morning, she won't get ready to go sing no lullabies. We know that. She know. If it would have been, if he wouldn't have been, that man wouldn't have been like that, and it would have been legit. What the hell you think she would have been doing for $500? Whatever he wanted her to do. I'm just saying. And see, that's what that other girl, that's what the other girl was doing too. She answered the call, uh, from a dude online. But see, all these girls doing stupid shit. See, they making it look bad with dating somebody online. Because first of all, why would you even go and meet somebody? You know, she left home, told her daddy she was leaving, didn't really, you know what I'm saying? I don't think she told her that exactly where she was going or whatever the case would be. But I feel like in a case like that, and you always somebody know where I was at and who when I was going all the time. Damn. And it's just like they ain't even paying attention. It ain't like they watching TV or nothing like that. Maybe they ain't. Maybe they ain't seeing these stories and seeing that every time you pick up well, at least every time I look at YouTube, it's something up there about a 24-year-old. They ain't never over. Really, they ain't never most of the time. They ain't never over 24 years old. Yeah, it is. And they was like, you know, they don't know they don't know where he is. They said he really could be still up there in California. And read in hindsight, nobody, you know, because he can be disguised. He can either gain weight, lost weight. He can get a whole nother appearance. And won't nobody know who he is. I don't think he went back home. I think he's still up there in California. Just got another disguise. I understand. For me, they would have to explain to me, really, really, really explain to me, when they had him, why they let him go. If they found, because when they stopped him, they said they found a gun in the car. What else they said they found? I don't know why they let that motherfucker go, because they claim they found some of her blood in the car. So I don't know why they let him go. It's just sad, y'all. I wish these damn girls would. I wish they would wake up. You know, be more smarter about this shit. You know, all that going off by yourself and ain't telling nobody. I mean, my thing is, I get it that you don't want everybody, you don't want to put nobody in your business because, you know, because you are, basically, doing your thing to make it ends meet. But got to be somebody you trust enough that even though you tell them what you doing, because yeah, got to be smarter. But that's anywhere though, miss. That's anywhere. It ain't just dating online. Hell, you can meet a motherfucker at the damn church. And just cause he ain't there praising the Lord don't mean he ain't no crazy motherfucker. He can get up and you know what I'm saying? It's just you just gotta be aware of your surroundings and what you're doing. And I get it, it's more like they more liable, be more careful. I say that much, be more careful with dating online and where you gonna meet motherfuckers at. Hi, Xavier. So I just just got to be damn careful. Hell, I'm to the point where I don't give a fuck if I meet somebody at the supermarket. I'm still side-eyeing. I don't know. Hell, when do shit. Because really we're going to say, I meet him at the supermarket. He looked nice. Then we after we walk out, I see you on a nice ride and shit. Mine gone then. Oh yeah, this motherfucker got some money. That's what's gonna get us. The attraction. But then, what I say too is you gotta pay attention. I'm scared motherfucker anyway when it comes to dating. And I think it's just because of the fact I watch too much damn TV. So that's why I ain't even pressed about meeting no damn body at all. It's this one guy, and he is this white guy that always hit me up. He been hitting me up now, like it's probably been about a month. And like, what you doing? What's up? Uh-huh. But I don't know if I'm gonna keep talking to him or not. I don't think I'm gonna just let it, cease because he nice looking, but all that shit in the back of your head and shit. Cause I let him know I ain't not in a place really to be dating. Like I told him, I basically got on it just to have, sometimes just, to make conversation. I ain't really, but to me, them damn men worse than women on that damn site. Shit, they don't know what they want. They say they want this and they want that. What they want is a gullible woman. That's what they want. Ain't about no honesty and shit. See, they want to be able to tell you. They think in their mind they can tell you that they honest and they this and they that to get you, get you in there. And they think once you get in there, they can keep, real. And most of the time, that's how it roll with women, you know. And motherfuckers is still doing what he want to fucking do. See, that is, I don't know. Well, I don't know if me dating somebody online would, I don't know. I don't know, 'cause I don't really trust the motherfuckers online. So that's my thing. I don't really trust them because I'm not believing the fact that when we talking, I'm the only one that you talking to. I don't, and I just don't. It's a lot to it. That's a lot to it. I'm gonna tell you right offhand. I'm gonna tell you right offhand when me and you talking. I don't give a fuck how much chemistry we got. Now, yeah, I'm gonna continue. I'm maybe say if I got 5 men I'm talking to and shit, and it might just be one that you know strikes my interest. But these strike my interest too. But he a little bit more persistent. I mean, just because he is a little bit more persistent don't mean I'm going to cut them off. I don't know what the fuck going to go up with this one. That's why I say, and I had to explain that to a nigga one time and shit. I said, because he was like, how many other do you talk to? And some question he asked me, and I had to break it down to him and let him know, I ain't expecting you to cut all the women off that you talking to. Because you don't know men you gonna work. You don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying these men is a bunch of bitches on them sites. They are. They ain't looking for shit. They ain't looking for nothing but some ass. That's all. Hey, Joseph. You said before I met my wife, that's the only way I met anyone was online. Had to let that go because the woman we because the women weren't the same. Once you meet with them or they wanted a free meal. In other words, you saying when you met them, basically you felt like they only were looking for a free meal. Some of them are. I ain't even gonna front. Sometimes, back in the day, back in the day, I was having fun with it. And a lot of it was just to help me keep my mind off and what I was going through with my ex. And I ain't want to think about him. So that helped me get over my ex too. So really and truly, I wasn't really looking for no relationship. And I did turn it into, I said, let me see how many, free meals or lunch that I can get. Yeah. So it was, like I said, for me, in the beginning, it was a game because I wasn't really into it. And I ain't gonna say I don't even think I'm into it like that now. I ain't in the mindset to go back and forth trying to, cause shit. I ain't that pressed about trying to date. But I just want to see where these motherfuckers' heads at. Everybody wants somebody. Everybody is a fitness trainer. Everybody, and every time I read that, I go on a stroll by them any damn way. 'Cause I know damn well I ain't getting ready to waste your damn time. It ain't gonna let you waste mine. 'Cause then the ones that love the outdoors, I scroll by them. Talking about they like to camp and all that shit, fishing. I scroll by them. Shit. Then this one guy he liked to travel. He liked to travel to like to get away sometime. He liked to travel to the beach every so often. He said he got a timeshare, and he liked to get away every so often just to to breathe. I say ain't nothing wrong with that. But I don't think I ain't ready right now. I got to get my shit together before I think about it. I said I'm just doing it now, just it's something now to pass the time away because I don't even really go into it like I should. It might be 2 or 3 weeks before I say about 2 weeks before I go and check and see if any. So hey Shauna. Hey darling, how you been? They said, why not until you blocking him before he even give you a chance to still be careful? I know. I say that too. I was like, why? Why don't I just, chill? But I don't know. He persistent, I can tell you that. I know this rainy, messy Monday. Lynette said, looks aren't enough. They help, but I need more. Well, that's where of course. But that's where it started though, Lynette. That's where it started. I don't give a fuck what nobody tell you. It starts with the looks. Now, the thing about it is, it starts with the looks. Now, maybe it's probably a little few people that don't really care how a person look if you meeting somebody, on a blind date or whatever. But I don't think I could do no blind date because I don't trust none of my folks to get it at least halfway right. Because I ain't good at pretending the motherfucker come in, he ain't my damn type. He gonna know really from my expression. And I'm probably look at my friend or ever who hooked us up and be like, trying to be funny, bitch. Yes, I wouldn't trust her. As I say, I think both men and women are a trip, not a gander thing, but about games. Oh yeah, hell yeah. But I just feel like I feel like men come with that game harder than them women. Cause you got more women that's ready to settle down and be with one than it is more men out here that want to settle down. I just feel that way. He said women play a lot of damn games too. I think it's all about the person. They do, but I think where it comes from with women though, women, if a woman is playing a game, like I said, it ain't these women these days. The time is ready to sit down, and unless you talking about these young girls, but if we talking about in our age range, these women here they looking for keeps. They ready to sit down. But you got these men out here, they still ready to play. 60 and 70 years old, still out here trying to play cat daddy shit. Rather than keeping that black ass at home. The married men, you would think that they would be tired at these days and time to start with the game, but they ain't. They not. You go in church right now and sit and see all the men sitting there gawking at the women. And that's why some of them women in there, I believe some of them in there do dress uh to entice the men. But if it is, it's because they already fucking with each other from the jump. But yeah, if a woman find a good man 9 times out of 10, he gonna have a good woman. Cause see, a woman ain't all that pressed about no damn dick now. She ain't got to have it. But men is obsessed with some damn pussy. They love some pussy now. Yes, sir. Cause how many times do you see how many times do you see anywhere that you see one woman with a whole bunch of men? As what they call that, poly something. Uh, then you got it over here, these tribes over Africa. India, all them. They can one man, a nigga have 27 wives, and how? Why? I'm just saying. Something to say, yo. Hey, Donna. I said, yo. I mean, everyone has the capability to use anyone. It's about making sure it's legit, right? Sherry said, no cap. Lady said, I know if you ever just had someone that fixed your ways, even a hood friendship would do you good. Mm-hmm. Hey, what? Tell, yo. Yeah, but see, Adrian didn't give a fuck who she dated though, and most of the time, and she was most of the time when she was dating them men and shit, she was just dating to see what she could get out of them. There wasn't nothing wrong with it. That's what she wanted to use them for dating for. Okay, that was her thing. And plus, when she dated damn near. She always dated white men when she was on that, which you want to say that hostro. And I mean that by saying, when she wanted to feel like she wanted to get free meals and go to nice restaurants and shit. Yeah. Wasn't nothing wrong with it. Why not? I mean, hey, it ain't like she was going and ain't too many of the black folks, black men that were gonna take her there. So hey. I won't mad at her. She was having fun. As they said, oh, wrong person. Hey, cooking what you need. Thank you for the blessings, baby. We need them. Brittany said, yes, when you first meet someone, you see their face, not the person. Right, that's what I always told. I had always told people that. I like people like, no, you don't with somebody for their looks. Well, then what? I mean, how do you get attracted to them then? How the fuck did you get attracted to them if you didn't want, if the looks want you to attract, the looks won't, what attracted you to them? Now, I meant some people meant certain shit. Okay, maybe you walked in, this motherfucker had on a the way he dressed turned you on. He might didn't look the best, but the way he dressed turned you on and shit. But that's just a little few in the world that's like that. Y'all thumbs up the live. Oh Lord. Is it Friday or Monday? Cause y'all getting ready to be off the chain. Do y'all thing. Keep it cute. They said nowadays the women hustle the shit out of us. At least these new girls, not women, but I will say this: if we didn't come at you hard, then we soft. I just feel like this. I don't feel that you should come. I feel like when I meet somebody, don't come no kind of way. Come as you. Be you. I'm going to be me. Because I feel like this. Show me who you are when we first meet. Because what you show me when I first meet you, that's what I'm looking. You know what I'm saying? That's who I see. Don't wait till, 2 or 3 damn days later and you put on another face. And I'm like, okay, now shit. See, that's when the game come in like, okay, now. Who is this motherfucker right here? Uptime, what's going on? Lady T said, I'm ready for my king. I tell you, but yes, real women want keeps, and some of these old men still play damn game. That's what I'm saying. You guys are motherfuckers that's 80-some years old out here still fucking around on their damn wife and shit. As Eddie said, I tell my wife all the time, lose me if you want to, and there's a woman that is waiting for someone faithful. Like, that's right. I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. When you find you a good one, you better keep them and be good to them. Lynette said, true. Sometimes the mindset doesn't change. After a certain age, you should be done with games. Exactly. Exactly. Dating online. And the good and the bad, the disadvantage and the advantage. Hey, Tasha. Tasha said, I'm 53 and divorced twice. I don't want to settle down again. I just need someone to come knock the cobwebs off. From time to time, I had one, but he was doing too much. That's what I'm talking about, Tasha. High five, Tasha. That's what I'm talking about. I don't really need no relationship because I'm set in my ways. That's the thing is with me. And I don't give a fuck too. I don't care too much for nobody getting close to my youngest. Outsiders. You're gonna take me along, especially with Woogle. It's gonna take a minute for me to really trust somebody around him that ain't looking what. No, you can't go with you to the store unless I'm going with you. So I ain't looking for that. I ain't looking for nobody really, cause I don't know. I don't want to trust you around my damn youngest. I don't even want to get relaxed like that. I don't know you like that. I don't give a fuck you been here 2 years. I don't know you like that. So shit, no. I'm good on that. Yeah, they do start doing too much of shit. But I think I need to write down the law if I do happen to come into, a maintenance man again. You understand what I'm saying? I need to let that motherfucker know what's up. Yeah. And then, so they do the same to us females, especially if she has funds. Right. And then said I always went for looks when I was younger. I didn't know better. Nothing. I don't know what. I had made some cabbage and corn and hush puppies, and I tried to do that potato ball thing again. It didn't work. I must have had too much shit in it. I must have did. I think all the thing I need to put in it is I don't even think I should put no cheese in it. Cause then I imagine I could, but it just came out and started frying in the damn. I just threw it the fuck. It didn't taste right. I think I used the wrong because I had some boiled chicken and I had some fried chicken, but I blended it all together when I should have just did the fried chicken and not the baked chicken. Brittany said, everyone shows their best personalities at first. The real one will eventually come out, okay? That's why I like to be pretty much straight up through and through, because I don't want no, you know what I'm saying? I don't want the nigga to be straight up. This is what you get. Now, if you ain't with that or, something, then, we need to talk about it. Uptown said, yes, please show me who you are in the beginning. Let me decide if I want to deal with you with your bullshit. Right, that's what I say. But a lot of motherfuckers that you meet ain't gonna be 100 with you because you got to, and when you talking to men, sometimes you got to really like pulling teeth. What kind of work you do? Do you drive? I mean, do you have a car? Motherfucker can say, now have talked, motherfucker tell me, yeah, I got a car. And I'm like, well, what kind of car you drive? And the more I asked about the car, the more they going to be truthful. Well, right now, you know what I'm saying? It's in the shop, or I got to get it fixed. Well, bitch, you ain't got no car. Damn. I'm telling you, honey. Even though I was having a ball back in the day, when I was talking to them niggas and shit, I mean, I really had a ball, literally. Honest to God, that made that little time in my life. That was, I enjoyed it. Yeah, 'cause I'm fixed in mine. It is dangerous. Greens from Uganda. Wakanda forever. Yeah, but you're gonna tell you right. I feel like them ones that ain't trying to meet you and shit, they make up personalities. Cause if you look at catfish. Only reason them people got got was that TV show Catfish came along. Cause you look at how long these motherfuckers said that they were being talking to these people. Oh, we've been talking for 2 years and they say they can't FaceTime and all this other shit. And of course, they making up the ones that's making up personalities is the one that ain't planning on meeting you. That's why cause see the thing about it is they got a false picture. It's always most of the time the picture that they catfish them with ain't never the person who the picture is on. So when you get somebody like that, they gonna tell you any damn thing. But if you gonna meet somebody, if that person, very rarely is the person, if he planning on showing you who he is, he he ain't too much. Unless, like I said, 9 times out of 10, I didn't have that problem. By them lying and saying what they did and all the other kind of shit. Because most of the time, you know, what they said they came with. So, but you get somebody that ain't planning on meeting, yeah, they gonna be ever who the fuck they want. And don't get me wrong, even unless, like say for instance, these call girls, they answering calls to the men that but that's a whole different thing though. They solicit, they doing shit for money. So ain't no telling who they gonna run into. Mm-mm. But yeah, I'm like I said, just like Uptown said, yeah, let me know. Either way, you ain't gonna know who's who really until you really, talk to them, and you just got to pay attention to everything. You know what I'm saying? Cause just like I said, that girl should have knew something was up anyway. If he telling you to come and meet him at 3 o'clock in the morning. I ain't know when the fuck. I don't give a fuck what kind of call girl I was. I ain't know when the fuck I'm gonna meet no nigga at no 3 o'clock in the morning for no kind of money. Cause mm-mm. Even if he'd have said $10,000, I'd have wanted to move, but it'd have been something about that shit would have been crazy to me. 3 o'clock in the morning? Mm-mm. I couldn't have did it. Hey, Angela. Uptown said I had one online experience and the guy I met was great. I was the problem. I wasn't over my ex and it showed. You see what I'm saying? So it can go, but did you let him know that? Did you know, or you just, continue like everything was straight? I don't think in that situation, if I was still in, if I went over my ex, But the thing is, the question is, were even if you were broke up with your ex and you say you won't over him, but were you and him still seeing each other? Cause see, I won't over my ex when I was, I was still feeling that motherfucker with a call in between that time. I'd have probably dropped that shit so fast and went back to him, but see, he never did. He never tried to reach out. And after I said I was done, and I was, won't gonna keep fucking with him, I was done. I ain't reached out no more. So yeah, I just kept it moving. I mean, but if it had been that me and him was still talking and doing this, I probably would have been, I probably wouldn't need to been, I don't know, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, you said and it showed. You say you fumbled a good man. Why you say he was a good man? You ain't all the way over your ex either, miss. Uptown said, no, I didn't deal with my ex after our separation, but I still loved him and I compared everyone to him. Oh. And but see what made me help me move along, what helped me move on from my ex was he won't trying to, he won't try, even though I was still in love with him and shit, he won't trying to fuck with me. No, he won't trying to fuck with me. And so that alone helped me, move the fuck on, cause I'm like this right here. I'm not, one thing about me, once you show me that you don't want to be with me, I ain't no more me trying to fuck with you, cause that's a fucked up feeling. Cause to me, I they just bring back some fucked up memories. Cause I feel like this, one damn thing I ain't gonna do is I'm not gonna chase no man. I'm not getting ready to make no man be with me. You don't want to be with me, nigga, bye. And so that's how it was. That's what it was that made me to, move on. Cause once he let me know that he won't trying to he won't trying to get us back, and he won't calling. I was calling him. I was going up there, and he won't. I was always, if we talked or anything, it was all because of me, never him. So, like I said, I just one day when I left his black ass from at his job and shit, and he gonna sit there and say, he don't know. He don't know who he want to be with. He was, oh, I'm not saying I don't love you. Man, when he got the fuck out of that car, I said, you know what? This motherfucker playing games. He don't know. Okay. All right. Honey, I cried all the way home. But I was done. I told myself, no, I ain't getting ready. That bitch is not getting ready to play me no more. He didn't see me no more. So then, next time I talked to him, he was calling me. Mm-hmm. And then it won't calling trying to say, get back together. This bitch calling talking about wanting me to help him. What was he saying? He wanted to borrow some money because the girl, she won't work and broke her leg. Some shit, some dumb shit. I said, I know the fuck you didn't call me and thought I was getting ready to give you no money to help you pay rent Nigga, you done lost your motherfucking mind. You better tell that bitch to hop the fuck up. Ain't no time and get right. You can roll. I told her, I said she can work on a broke leg. All he could do was laugh. He couldn't even talk. He was laughing. So I said, shit, you better tell that motherfucker get up on and hop up on that one leg, bitch. I don't even know why you fixed your damn mouth to even think that you could call me an ass, nigga. Shit. And that was the last time I heard from him. And that's it takes time to heal. Even after you know you are at a dead end, you have to fall in love with yourself at first. That right there. That's why I said that about Tasha and Valen. I said the same thing about them. You know what I'm saying? She didn't give her time. She didn't give herself time to heal from, her and Stephanie not being together. And the only way that I can see that they that point both of them, if the only way I can see that they were over each other just like that is if they were both cheating. They were both dating outside of that marriage before they came to the end. Cause you ain't there. If you been with somebody every day, all day, forever, how long they say they was and shit, then all of a sudden it just go like that. And then you jump in what? A month later, you in a damn another relationship permanent. That's why they like they are now. I think it's getting better with Tasha and Valen. I think it's getting a little better. Uptown said he had all the qualities I was looking for, but my mind wasn't right. I was going back and forth to court with my ex. It was so much. Okay, that's what I'm saying. See, that okay, yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. See, that's what I was asking you earlier. Even though y'all might not, you won't, either way, y'all were still in contact with each other. See, so quite naturally, your heart was still there because y'all was still, either way, regardless, even if it was good or bad, y'all still was in contact with each other. It won't cut off, it won't just cut the fuck off. It's still, even, y'all still had contact with each other because you had to go back and forth to court. Yeah. But see, when I said that I was done, we would have fucked done. I knew I still loved him, but I know that I was done. So therefore, when I started dating other motherfuckers, yeah, it won't nowhere in my mind that I say, well, I can't decide if I want. No, I already made my mind was made to fuck up that we were done. I'm not gonna be with a motherfucker that don't want to be with me. So I know I had to hurry up and yeah. I say it took me every bit about. I want to say it took me about 3 to 4 years before I really, was totally cleared of waking up hurting every motherfucking day. He on my mind. Yeah. So, yeah. Times I was married to a mama's boy, and that was some bullshit. Uptown, honey. Me and you sure could talk, baby. Cause I'll tell you, he won't no mama's boy, but oof, I know what they mean when they say mother-in-law's from hell. And then she tried to be so nice with it, like she would know so nice and sweet. What? Wrote that motherfucker a letter, and I wrote her a motherfucker. I think it was a 10-page letter. Sure did. And she thought she was gonna give it to my ex. But see what happened was we at the time when I gave it to her, I think I gave it to what I did was I went and I walked to the store. And before I walked to the store, I gave her that letter. So when I came back from the store, I had I had bought 2 beers. You know, they can drink their ass out. 2 24 ounces. It was a bull. I think it was a Red Bull or a Blue Bull. Either way, I gave her one and I drunk one. Oh, so we was sitting there discussing the letter and shit. You know, full of shit. I ain't believe nothing come out of her mouth. And so she gets up to go to the bathroom, use the bathroom, and the letter sitting there on the little desk that she got. I just nicely picked it the fuck up, put it in my bag. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you never, hell no. Never tell that motherfucker, show him this shit I said to you. Oh, you telling some shit now. I ain't said that to her. You know I didn't, you know. Motherfucker. Oh, y'all share a 20-year-old daughter. See, that's different, totally different. I understand. Lynette said, that is understandable. You're a human. Yeah, and it's different when it's harder. I ain't, you know, I don't know how that feel, but I feel like it would be even harder to get over a nigga when you got his baby. What? Joseph said, I'm still in contact with 2 exes over the phone, but that's all they get for me. Wait a minute. He said, I can tell you some stories, Wanda. I think she wanted to fuck him. Who wanted to fuck him? Who are you talking about wanted? Let me let you say it, because I don't want to say what I think you saying. Lady T said, my ex, I'm still in love with him. But he's a cheater. I can't be with him. He lie all the time. Mm. So what are you doing to get over it? What I'm trying to figure out, Lady T. What are you doing to send him on it? I mean, you was with him for 7 years. You a mess, Joseph. Oh, his mama. Okay. Oh, phew. I'll get ready to say about sent my blood pressure up. That's the way I about felt. Oh, yeah. She always tried to act like just pitiful and shit. Like she just couldn't do. Said she was too invested. Yeah. Same here. Same here. And I remember him telling me one time, he wanted us to get along. He said, just fortunate that I love y'all both, bitch. I just fell out with her because she lied. She wasn't even supposed to be in staying with us. Lynette said, never compromise your boundaries. True. Oh. He said she was already. Oh yeah, that would have told my nerves up. If we didn't get along, if we weren't on the best of terms, like I say, you know, Honey, you showing up all the time? Yeah, that would have fucked me up. Now that my daughter is grown, I let her deal with her father and I do me. Okay. Lady said, I do nothing. I have not talked to him in about 4 months. It hurts because I give him my all. I don't think I ever love anybody like I love him. Yeah, shit happens though. That shit happens. And when you let go, let go. Cause life too short. I made some yam. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, we got to stay prayed up. We got to stay prayed up. Mm. Yeah. But the thing about it is, you got to work on getting past that, because the more that you sit here and dwell on at what you gave him, and you gonna stay in that, you know what I'm saying, you got that. Ain't nothing wrong with going back, but just let's not stay there, because you gonna stay there if you keep on. Yeah, find find something else to dwell on. Concentrate on um concentrate on playing games, puzzles, anything that's going to distract your mind from thinking back there all the time. You got to say you want to move on. Just say you tired of being stuck, cause unless you like feeling like that. But I mean, my goal would be to the point, and I stand by that to the day I die. I don't know if I'm gonna see him again, but when I do see him again, I want it to be. I'm gonna be nervous, but it's gonna be a nervous cause like there he go, and well, I won't. I ain't butterflies. Would I have butterflies? I would be nervous. And why I would be nervous, I think just because of the way, probably because of my mouth. That would be the only reason I would be nervous. But if my mouth, if I were to see him and my mouth was together, oh shit, I wouldn't be nervous. I would probably be nervous, but I wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? I'd be to the point where like, yeah, look what shit, one of them. But like this right now, hell no. So, but I ain't got no feelings for him. And then probably, of course, I probably have memories like, cause his smile did turn me on, but I don't know. Well, I get back? Could I be with him? If I see him somewhere, let me think. If I see him somewhere and he wanted to come see me, we would have to go. There I go, and that's the answer. I was just wanting to see what he up to. It wasn't because I wanted to get back with him. No, I was just wanting to see what he up to. Because I wasn't wanting to get back with him because I wouldn't be able to trust because he was such a big liar. And then I would have to think back, like, really and truly, where your mama is. that right there, that right there will fuck it up if he say she's still here. I ain't fucking with that. So, I mean, it would be cute in the beginning. Just, hey, ain't nothing wrong, when you run back into your ex and shit and want to catch up. But in all reality, no, I wouldn't get back with him because the way the motherfucker left me. No, I wouldn't give him the audacity to do that shit again. Nigga, I went through. It took me, like I said, I wasn't playing. It took me motherfucking. It took me about 2 to 3, I'd say about 2, 3 years to get over to know that I was over him. I ain't doing that. Hell no. I wouldn't be able to trust him. Donald said being silent is the best way out. Fuck him. Right. Annette said, I played that game and it backfired. Lesson learned. Uptown said, I'm a firm believer that God places people in your life for a season and a reason. When their time is up, you have to move on. That's true. Lady T said, I'm praying and praying. Ain't nothing with crying. You gonna do that. Ain't nothing wrong with crying. But you got to tell yourself you can't stay there. Unless you want to wake up unless you want to walk around with them feelings every day, unless you like being in that place, you ain't. I'm telling you, I'm just saying, I ain't never been a person just like, it's a loss. It hurt. But I got to move the fuck on because I don't like that place. Just like saying, you know what I'm saying? I don't like that place. I don't like that feeling. I don't want that to be how I live my life every day I wake up. I don't give a fuck if I ain't got shit when I'm at that point right now. But I refuse to put myself in a darker place than I am. Right now, where I'm at, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I can control it. But if get any darker than that, I'm just saying, you got to move on out of that. I mean, cry and move on. If you don't like that pain, I can't emphasize that even more. I don't like pain. I don't like to hurt. I don't like for my heart to hurt. No, I don't like that. That ain't no good feeling. So you got to work on that. I mean, if you do, Donna said, don't write him shit. That's what I said. I said, why write him a letter, though? Do he want to be with you? In them 4 months that you ain't talked to him, have he tried to contact you? Why would you cry with somebody that don't want to be with you, though? That don't have no respect for you? Hmm. Right, trust your instincts all the time. So true, Lynette. Yeah, that too. You got to stay talking to God. Most definitely. You got to stay talking to Him. Stay prayed up. If you ain't saved, get saved. Yeah, turn to God. He helped me through. That's when I've been saved and baptized when I was younger. And I know they said in the church, if you got baptized one time, you ain't got to do it no more. That mean, you know what I'm saying? But but when I was going through, yeah, I got saved. It helped me. Most definitely helped me. Every time that darkness come, I try to tell you, I prayed and I prayed. That's a girl. Oh, God, I'm telling you. If you can come up out of it, come on up out of it. Read the Bible. And then it said, crying is pain, leaving your body, then reflect and release. Hey, Jill. Uptown, so nobody deserves to feel that way. Nobody, no. Brittany said, I don't like the feeling, but takes prayer and you have to talk to people. Yeah. Well, then sometimes you don't have to, sometimes, you got to do this. Sometimes you got to do this on your own. Then again, you can't sit here and talk. You can't drain people talking about that's why. And that was another thing too that helped me that I had to literally do it on my own because I just thought about it. I said, you know what? I get tired of talking to the same people, telling them the same story. How much I'm hurting, how much cause every damn time I tell the story, I'm reliving it. So I had to get out of that. So I said, no, I ain't gonna keep telling this. So I had to break away from them and shit because once you let them in your business, they in it. I had to deal with every time I turn around, hey, guess who I saw? I don't give a fuck. We ain't together. I wanted to say it all you did, but But now they come and tell me. I mean, if they come and tell me now, yeah, where you seeing me? Well, how you doing? Like that. But back then, further on into it, yeah, I don't give a fuck. You got to keep coming and reporting to me that you seen this motherfucker. I don't care. Yeah. So, but and then that's why I said no. You can't keep talking about this shit over and over and over because you're gonna continue to relive it and be hurting. So you got to move away from that. Find something else different to talk about. That's why you do that. Don't keep setting yourself up. You know your trigger points. We know I don't know what's gonna trigger us for it to, hurt or whatever to trigger us to blow up, whatever the case. Yeah. Find something else to do. Yeah, it is. It is. Sometimes it is easier said than done. But again, that depends on the person. How bad do you want it? I'm telling you, I know from experience. And shit, I don't know. I just ain't one that like that had that kind of pain. So I was determined I'm coming up out of that. Especially knowing especially knowing that he didn't want to be with me, and especially knowing we ain't getting back together. I don't want to get back together with him. Yeah, all that played a factor in it. Be different, like I said, if it would have probably been harder for me if we would have keeping in contact. That's why I said I know it was harder for y'all that got kids with them that, you know, that the father had to stay in contact. See, that would have just fucked me up. I probably would have been one of them baby mamas after my damn baby daddy left. I wouldn't if he didn't contact me about my damn child, I wouldn't need to fuck with him. I probably would have been that baby mama. Yeah. Good riddance, bitch. Oh, Time said, God got me through the worst. It wasn't easy, but I made it. Now I can laugh about it. Right. God will definitely help you. You got to read that Bible. You got to hold that Bible, baby. Hold it. And if you ready to move on, God will help you move on. Right. That's what I said. If you don't want you, move on. Lynette said, write yourself a letter and then maybe read it in the future and see if you'll laugh. You love him. And that's a faith of fear. Brittany said, I experienced the true power of God through my darkest time. Yep. That's exactly when I went. Cause I was like, nah, I know I ain't gonna be able to do this by myself. And I don't want to, and I don't feel like, I know that's true what people say. If when you leave somebody, you find you bring somebody else in to fill that void. But I didn't want to do that. I ain't wanting to go out and be with somebody else to help me get over my ex, because it ain't like I'm really over my ex. It's just somebody there to fill the void, because once he leave, then I got to go back. It's just going to go back to my ex again. So, I wanted to do it right on my own. Hey, Genevieve. Brittany said, you more you talk about it, the more life you give it. Let it go. Push forward. Sometimes you got to fake happy until you actually walk into happiness. Basically, fake it till you make it. All right? Exactly. Yeah, you can't always let everybody know, That's what I told you. That's what I had to do. I started talking to him. I mean, when I talked to him, it wasn't no more talking about him and shit. You definitely have to let go and leave it in God's hand. Watch how your life will change. Lynette, after every storm, eventually sun shines again. Amen. One day at a time, give yourself grace. Amen. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly all. That's what you need. I'm telling you. You got to tell yourself when. I told you just like that. I was going up there to his damn job every time he worked, sitting up there wanting to talk. And and every time I would leave and come home, I'm feeling worse than I did before I went up there. So that last time when I went up there and I asked him, did he think that we were gonna be together or what was he gonna do? This motherfucker gonna say like the way he did it was like, I don't know right now. I mean, in other words, he didn't know. Bitch, you don't know. And I'm thinking in my head, but I thought when this nigga were together, he loved me, but this bitch telling me now he don't know. So that's okay. That's all right. And when I crunk up and I was bringing my ass home, I cried all the way home. And when I pulled up in that motherfucking yard, I dried my eyes. I came in this motherfucker and I meant what I said. I said that was the last time that I was gonna fuck with him. And I said, cause at that point, it's like, oh, this motherfucker think I'm getting ready to sweat him. Now, he done lost his motherfucking mind. See, it was at that point then when he made me feel like I won't want it. Or it made me feel like a piece of shit. Like, you got to run him. You got to run after him for him to want to be. Oh, yeah, see, when my mind started thinking like that, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He was a big liar. Lie all the motherfucking time. That's the number one. And that was another thing why, another reason why I said, no, I can't. Mm-mm. I ain't gonna believe shit come out of his mouth. But, well, that's a good thing for you, Joseph. Everybody ain't like that, baby. Yeah, you need to thank God for that if you don't hurt but a week. Everybody ain't like that. So. But y'all, I am about to end my live. And I will talk to y'all later. I love y'all. Most definitely, y'all. Let's pray for each other. And let's stay prayed up. Let's pray for each other. Pray for people we don't know, people we do know. And may God keep us covered, stay safe. And if y'all got to go out in that rain, y'all know how it is. You got to be extra safe and look out when you're driving out there in that rain. Because, baby, they can't see. Amen. And as we have to seriously reflect and acknowledge what role we played, and not repeat the same. I know that's right, Lynette. That's why I said no. But we can get more into it. It's a good topic, and you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad a lot of y'all, came out and participated, because just look, you never know who listening and who need to hear that. And knew and want to hear that y'all overcome and overcoming. Like Lady T, she coming through. She pushing through. She really in her early stages. But if it's been 4 months and she good, yeah, she can do the rest. So it's a good thing, that y'all do let it know and be, 100. Because you just never know who listening and might be going through the same shit and be like, damn, that's me. And they said, what? Yeah. But I love y'all. And I'm out. Mwah. And who knows? It's early. I thought it seemed like it's about 9, 10 o'clock. I can't promise you it do. So y'all watch out. I might be back. Love y'all. Mwah.